Have you ever been disappointed in your life that has changed a lot about you? It has changed how you think, how you see people, how you see love, how you even see your own self. Maybe you trusted someone and they betrayed you. Maybe you prayed for something and you didn't get the answer, nothing changed. Maybe you gave your all to something, a work or something, and you lost everything at the end. And now you are tired. You are tired of trying. You are tired of hoping. You are tired of rebuilding. You are tired of believing that things will get better. Just take a seat and listen to me for once. Let me tell you something today. You cannot afford to stay stuck in disappointment. That is one thing you got to remember. Yes, disappointment may come, but you can't afford to stay stuck in it. Once it comes, you grieve a little. Yes, it's okay to grieve. And once you grieve a little, pick up yourself. You have to keep pushing, keep going. If it's about people, don't let them see that you are weak, but let them see that you're winning. Because if you have God, you are the one winning. You always have to remember that disappointment is part of life. Every single individual, all those who have been successful in life and all, if you sit down and ask them if they've ever been disappointed before, they will tell you yes. Either by trusting people, trusting the process, putting their energy, all their efforts and everything in making something work, which never worked out, they're going to tell you yes. So you are not alone in this. We all are. People will disappoint you. Opportunities will disappoint you. In fact, your own expectations are going to disappoint you. But here's the truth. Disappointment is an event, but staying stuck in it is a decision that one has to take. So if you decide not to stay stuck in it, yes, you're going to grow out. You're going to turn back someday and look at everything and say that I did. I'm thankful that I didn't stay stuck in it. But if you decide to sink, allow the situation to bury you down in the pit, guess what? There's also a consequence at the end of it for you. You're going to look back and say, oh my gosh, how did I allow myself to go through this? So you can sit in it, replay it, cry over it every day, and allow yourself to be buried in it. Or you can take the decision to move forward, like a lot of successful people do. Just tell yourself that although I'm feeling this pain, I'm never going to live here forever. I'm never going to let this pain take over my entire life. This pain is not going to decide on how my future is going to be. That is the decision you got to take today. Because if you stay in disappointment for too long, it turns into anger, bitterness, and self-loss. And you're going to lose your own loss of self-worth. And that is one thing that I don't think any individual would want to jeopardize. So once the situation happens, yes, it's okay to grieve a little and keep pushing. You always have to remember that disappointment has a voice. Disappointment will whisper into your ears every now and then. It's going to tell you are not enough. It's going to tell you you'll never be loved, right? It's going to tell you nothing ever works out for you. And it's going to tell you to just give up. But have you asked yourself if you really want to give up? Because if you are not careful, you're going to believe all those words. You're going to believe that you're not enough, nothing works out for you, you are not worth any good thing in this world. If it has to do with a relationship, you're going to even doubt your own sanity, your emotional maturity, your beauty, everything. You're going to doubt everything about you. But are you really going to let this take over your life? Because what happens to you is real. But I want to tell you that what is going to happen to you, what the disappointment is trying to make you, is not real. So your decision, your ability to identify that whatever happened, yes, indeed it is real, but I'm not accepting it. I'm going to push forward. I'm going to work hard. Identify what went wrong. If it's about prayers, of course, you may not be able to identify what went wrong because only God knows. But just keep praying and believing in God. Because He said that He's always with us. He said it in the book of Jeremiah that He will never leave us nor forsake us. I just want you to know why you must not sink in your situation, but you got to move forward. no matter what has happened to you. If it was relationship, it wasn't your whole life. You still got a life. You're still breathing. You still look beautiful, pretty, handsome. Failure was not your final destination, and the betrayal was not your identity. Just remember these three things, and then you know that indeed I have to keep up. Just remember there is more in you, there's more ahead of you, and sometimes God allows us to go through things just to redirect us, to protect us, and to reveal things that we couldn't see. You may have been working so hard to get a position, to get this business done, but you don't know what is ahead of you. If you put all your investment and everything into it, you're probably going to lose everything. So yes, God cut it short and say that, hey, pause it, keep the little, so you can buy water to drink. And that doesn't mean that he's not there with you. He sees beyond what you could see. So he's protecting you. Sometimes disappointment is protection. What you thought was loss might actually be a rescue. Just keep it in that not everything that leaves your life is a loss. Some things leave your life because they are not meant to go with you to your next level in life. You've been praying for an increment. You've been praying for God to expand your territory. But have you asked yourself what is ahead of you? Can all these baggage go with you? No, sometimes God has to release you of some of the baggages. God has to take some people, some situations out of your life so you can stay focused on your next agenda. Moving forward doesn't mean that you are not hurting, you are not angry, or you are not confused. All these things can play in your head. But what I'm trying to say is that do not let it get you go backward. Do not let it prevent you from getting what you're supposed to get in your life. Moving forward simply means that you are not allowing your pain to control your future. To me, that's what I use for myself. It's going to hurt you, especially if you pray for something like fervently. You've sought for the Lord. You've done everything that you believe is right. You fast, you read your Bible, you did everything hoping he could come true for you. And then it doesn't really go that way. It doesn't mean you're not disappointed. It's okay to feel disappointed. But what do you do in this case? Are you going to allow the disappointment to detect your future? To get stuck where you are? No. That's my point for you today. Sometimes you're praying for door A to open, but God, in his own wisdom, knows that, girl, you are too big for door A. So he's going to open door B, which is wider, that you can easily go in. But we always cry. Just remember, you can cry and still move forward. You can be disappointed and still move forward. You can feel hurt and still move forward. Whatever your feelings are, whatever your emotions are at that moment, go through it. But make sure you get the things you got it done. Accept what happened. Stop asking yourself, why me? Why that? Why this? What now? Accept it. And release what you cannot control. When it's too much, when the pain is too much, as I say, sometimes you can't even pray. When you can't even pray, just worship the Lord. When the pain is too much, just release it to God. Surrender it. If you feel like crying, cry. But when you finish crying and you have a meeting, you have a work to go, get up and go. Because you cannot control people, you cannot control the past, but you can certainly control your next step. And that is based on the decision you take today. Protect your peace, girl. Boy, protect your peace. Not everyone deserves access to you anymore. Just remember that. Because distance is sometimes necessary for healing. Remember to rebuild your physically, aesthetically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Rebuild yourself. Especially when you go through a lot. Take that moment to reflect on your life. Look at the things that you gotta focus on to rebuild yourself and get yourself at where you want to be. Showing up for your life, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard, even when it hurts. Just keep showing up for yourself and be selfish a bit. That's one thing I've learned in my personal development journey. To be selfish. Sometimes some of us are just there for everybody. But we can't be there for everybody. We take decisions based on other people. We try to prioritize everyone in our decisions. But being selfish, or the word selfishness, is not a bad thing. You gotta be selfish sometimes to protect yourself, protect your peace. And listen carefully. Your story is not over. Your life is not over. And the best days are not behind you. They are certainly ahead of you. It depends on how you create it. The decisions you take today are going to determine how your days ahead of you are going to be. And if you want to make them your best days, you can certainly make them your best days. This is just a chapter, of course, a painful one, but not certainly the end of your life. So don't stop. Don't quit. Don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing, keep moving, and remember to keep believing. Because one day you will look back and realize that this disappointment did not break me. It rather made me who I am today. Because it will build you into the person you really want to become. So if you want to learn more about how to navigate life, especially when you're going through things, just follow me and I'm going to give you a lot more. Because as I go through my personal development journey, I'm going to share the things that I'm learning with you so you can also know how to go about your life, whether you're going through things or you're not going through anything, but you just want to develop your whole life journey. Just follow me and you get to learn more. Stay tuned for another part.